Hi guys, Marion Empson here, showing you a couple of designs with some inset border dies and some of our Wow product. So this one here, I've used the rose gold foil on soft mango background, and I'm going to be using these fabulous pink and mane dies and stamps. This die, this happy die, it gives you the border and then the outline of the word, which is just fabulous. They're really cool. I love them. Brilliant size as well for card making. So I'm going to be using these stamps as well. I just want to show you how thick they are. The quality is absolutely fabulous. It's the first time I've used pink and mane, and I'm very impressed, I have to say. So we're going to be using those a little bit later. So in the meantime, I've already gone ahead with the outline one, or the border one I should say, and gone and cut the word happy out of the front of my card base. And now what I want to do is put a bit of colour behind that. So if you saw the video I done the other day, or yesterday, whenever it was, I showed you using a brayer to apply the ink, and I'm going to do exactly the same because I want it nice and smooth again. So I'm just getting lots and lots of ink on that brayer and then putting it all over. Make sure I fill the whole piece of that card because that's what's going to sit behind our aperture, as to say. Just go back, the card I showed you in the beginning that had the rose gold foil on it, if you check out our other videos, there is actually videos all about Fab Foil, and I show you a few different ways of working with that. So it's really worth having a look at that because that all comes to sense then, and it's all done the same way basically. So I'm just going to heat this up, and I'm just going to show you, just for this, because I can, I'm just going to heat from underneath. I've had my camera set up differently and it just makes such a difference. It's really great. So you're just going to see it sort of heating through there. I love watching it. Even after all these years, I still love watching it turn. It's fabulous. And this is Oceanic, this powder, and it's got like blues and greens in it. It's gorgeous. So there you go. So I've actually done it now, and I've just put like 3 layers on there. And now I'm going to go round on the inside of the card and put little bits of double-sided tape. And I've done that and then peeled it all off and then stuck that piece down over the aperture. And because it looks a little bit messy and I don't like messy things, I've just taken another piece of cardstock, and then this time I'm just going to lay that inside so it covers all that up, so it just looks all neat and tidy. And this is one of my little tips. You can just take your pieces of double-sided, pull them out so you've got 4 pieces sticking out. When you're happy with where it is, you can just go in and then pull those bits out, and then it's just all stuck lovely. And that just finishes it off inside, and it looks nice. Now we can see the aperture, and it's got the lovely Oceanic coming through. And what I want to do now is use the other part of the die, and I've taken some Elizabeth Crafts double-sided tape and put that onto some cardstock and then die cut it out. And I've done it on cardstock because I wanted it to be a bit thicker rather than just, I could have just done it on double-sided and then stuck it down, but I decided to do it onto cardstock. And then I've just glued it on with a Zig glue pen, and then you peel that off. And I just find it easier to do it this way. Peel it off, and then now I'm using the Seahorse Sparkles, and this colour is amazing. It's probably one of our bestsellers, I would have thought. I don't know, we've got a few actually, but it's really, really lovely. And look at the contrast between the Oceanic and the Seahorse. It just goes beautiful. It really does. So you just want to flick off your excess and get rid of that. And then we're going to grab our sentiment from the sentiment sets. There's so many on there. There's lots and lots to choose from, and they all go with the word happy. I've just gone for you, just quite simple. And I just think happy for you, it just goes for so many occasions. So I'm not gonna emboss this or anything. I do like to stamp in black, and I'm just gonna put that down just under the happy. And then I needed another excuse to use my MFT inside out dies, and I just love these because they give you the middle bit and the outer bit, and I just think they're great, and they give you that stitched line all the way around. So I used a piece of card that was slightly smaller than my face card, and I've die cut it out, but I left a little bit of a border on the edge, and I just think that balances it, because I've done the word happy sort of over to the left a bit, and this just sort of balances it out for me. I used to be a curtain maker, so my eye gets drawn to straight lines and sort of central things. So I was going to put sequins on, and I was like, no, stop with the sequins, don't put sequins on. So I decided I just wanted to embellish it a little bit more. So I've just done a few little dots of glossy on there, and I'm just going to use the seahorse sparkles again. And if you're not familiar with all our products, most of you know that all our powders are static free, but our sparkles are as well, and the jars are that they come in, so they're just fabulous. I just love them. I mean, we call them sparkles because they really do sparkle. It sounds a bit corny, but they do. They're really sparkly. So that just sort of finishes it off, and just pop the excess back in there. And there you go. So 2 different ways with the same die and stamp set. Some wow powders, bonding powder, sparkles and foil. And you've got 2 great little designs. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.